What's going on YouTube world? Austin Zaback here with another YouTube video, and in a second I'm actually going to cut this video into another video that I did yesterday driving in my car here to Mexico, okay? So I'm going to cut into that right here in probably like 15 or 20 seconds because yesterday I was fired up for greatness and I went on a rant in my car while I was driving, and I think it was really good. It's going to be really good for you to hear, and it's something that I truly believe in. I think that you should get to, and really what it was about, just so you know before I cut into that, so you're going to want to stay tuned, is it's about, a lot of it is about getting outside of your comfort zone, right? Putting yourself in a place where you're uncomfortable. Putting yourself in a place or a position where you don't know what's next, right? There's uncertainty and you're not sure what the next thing is or what the next step is, or business or relationship or whatever. So many people, they get complacent, right? They end up in a relationship and they just assume that that's the best, but they're not willing to go out, to end that, to find out if there's something better, right? Or they're in a toxic business or whatever it is. Really, it's just about putting yourself in situations where you can grow, right? Where you have the potential to grow and the opportunity to grow. And a lot of times for most people, being uncertain and being unsure, that's scary, man. And I get that. It's really scary, right? So, this week I challenge you, and again, I'm going to talk about this more in this next clip, but I challenge you to put yourself in positions where you're not sure what the next thing is. You're not sure what the next step is. You're not sure what's going to happen next. I'm telling you right now, that's where I've grown the most in my life. That's where I've had the most success in my life, is constantly putting myself in situations where I'm uncertain. Right? But that's where you grow. And my good friend Oprah Winfrey said, your mind's like a parachute, and if it's not open, it don't work. So keep an open mind. Check out this next clip, and check out this view here too really quick. What's going on YouTube world? Austin Zaback here with another YouTube video, and in this video you're going to want to stay tuned. So if you're watching this right now, don't click away. I'm driving to Mexico again right now, and if you follow me on YouTube or you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I just drove to Mexico last week, although last week I was actually helping my dad with something down here. Me and my dad do still talk a little bit, if you know anything about my story. And now this time I'm actually going to go down for 2 or 3 days and just take some personal time just to figure out some stuff, right? Everybody needs that time. So with that though, if you saw the thumbnail of this video, in this video I really just want to talk to you guys about, just doing it, right? Don't worry about so many people, even me in my own life, I worry so much about what other people think. You're always concerned about other people's thoughts, other people's opinions, other people's, whatever. And if you're an entrepreneur, or you're an aspiring entrepreneur, one thing that you have to learn right now, you have to understand right now, is that somebody else's thoughts, opinions, or ideas have never paid your bills, right? So somebody else's opinion of you, for me at least, I can say for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, that somebody else's opinion of me has never once paid my bill, right? Or my bills. So, the reason I say that is because a lot of people they need permission, right? They need permission to do anything in life. They need permission to be great. They need permission to start their business. They need permission to get in their car and drive to Mexico. And in all reality, you don't need permission. And the fact of the matter is, if you think you need permission, then you're not living for a living. And if you're not living for a living, then what are you doing? You're just existing, man. And if you're just existing, why are you an entrepreneur? Why do you even want to be a business owner in the first place? If you're just existing, if you still need permission from everybody to do anything, right? To do any business, to change businesses, maybe to try something different, whatever it is, if you always are in constant need of permission, I don't know why you're doing what you're doing. Because there's no point. The whole point of being an entrepreneur and a business owner is to be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whoever you want, man. That's the whole point, right? So, if you're out there and you're watching this right now, just understand that. If there's something in your life that you've been wanting to do, if there's been a leap of faith that you've been wanting to do, trust your intuition. Trust your gut. Don't listen to what other people have to say. Doesn't matter, somebody else gets mad, they get mad, then you know what? Screw them, right? Screw them. You don't need them in your life, because if they're bringing down your happiness level, if they're bringing down, if they're taking the life out of you, then you know you gotta eliminate that, man. You gotta eliminate bad people. You gotta eliminate toxic people. You gotta embrace change, right? You really just have to go out there, and you have to get outside of your comfort zone. I mean, that's really the reality of it, right? You know, I told my buddy, he's actually holding the camera for me right now, his name's Austin Lewis, and I told him one time, he's like, man, he's like, I really don't like heights. You know, he's like, I'm not a big fan of heights. Heights bother me. And I'm like, dude, that's perfect. Let's go jump out of an airplane. You know, and within 2 hours, we were jumping out of an airplane. You know, and I think that's really important, because most people, they don't want to face their fears. You know, so if you're always needing to ask permission, and kind of these two things tie hand in hand, right? You know, people don't want to face their fear. I mean, your fear might be, you know, that you need to ask permission because it needs to be okay. You need to be okay. You need to make sure that you're a people pleaser, right? You need to make sure that other people are okay in order for you to be okay. And if other people are okay, then you're okay. And the reality of it is, you're never going to be happy if that's the case. Right? So what you need to do is you need to get outside of your comfort zone, understand that people aren't gonna be okay. You're gonna piss people off, right? If you wanna become successful, if you wanna be a high-level business person or entrepreneur, or you wanna get into fitness, or you wanna do anything great in life, you need to understand that people are gonna be unhappy with you. It's just the reality of it, right? People are going to be unhappy with you. You're gonna be outside of your comfort zone. You're gonna have to say shit you don't wanna say. You're gonna have to do things you don't wanna do. And if you're not willing to do that right now, then why are you doing what you're doing? Man, why are you doing what you're doing? So get outside of your comfort zone and stop asking for permission. Do what makes you happy. Go with your gut, your intuition. Whatever your gut and your intuition is telling you to do, that's typically the right thing to do. Not what other people say, right? And then whatever it is that is inside of you, that fear, that gut-wrenching, like, I'm afraid of heights, I can't jump out of an airplane, go jump out of an airplane. I'm afraid of public speaking, go stand on a stage and speak. Go do Toastmasters. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Fear is false evidence appearing real. So I challenge you this week, you know, for me, you know, sitting there, and I was like, man, I don't know if I can go to Mexico or not. You know, my business, this and that, and the other thing, and I just sat there and I was like, why? And, you know, don't get me wrong, you know, there's certain times and certain places you can't, I'm not saying to just leave everything and just go do something reckless. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that maybe sometimes that is the right thing to do, though. Right? Sometimes getting outside of your comfort zone, and sometimes just going and doing something because your gut and your intuition said to go do that, and to put yourself in a place where you have to grow. You're forced to expand. Right? You're forced to expand because you're so outside of your comfort zone. You have no clue of what the outcome is going to be of what you're doing, and you are literally putting yourself in a situation where you have to expand, right? You have to grow. You're in the fear of the unknown. You're the fear of uncertainty, and the only thing that can happen to you is growth. I challenge you to do that right now. If there's anything in your life that you've been waiting to do, you've been waiting to ask the guy out, ask the girl out, get in the business, quit the business, get out of the relationship, get out of the toxic relationship, stop hanging out with your old friends, stop, you know, tell your mom and your dad, I love you, Mom, I love you, Dad, but I'm starting my business and I'll talk to you in 2 years. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, go do it. Go do it. Don't ask for permission. Don't wait for permission. Do not try to please everybody, because no matter what, people aren't going to be okay with it, man. People aren't going to be okay with it. People are going to have issues. The more successful you get, the more that you do right, the more hate you're going to have anyway, so who cares? Stop. Just stop right now and go. Just run. Just run. Whatever you need to do, just go do it. Right? Just go do it, and I'm telling you, your life will change. You'll think of new ideas. You'll be outside of your comfort zone. All the stars will align, man. All the stars will align. You know, the majority of all the business ideas I've had, all the crazy things I've done have been when I just went and I just did something, right? I just snapped my finger. I said, now, right now is the time. Because the time's never going to be right, so right now's the time. Those are the moments that have changed my life forever. Those little moments have changed my life forever. I love you guys. I hope you got something out of this. I'm fired up for greatness. You know, I'm fired up for greatness, right? You know, and I'm driving to Mexico, and I told my buddy sitting next to me, I said, hey man, grab my camera because I got to do this. I got to get another YouTube video out for all my peeps that follow me, and this is for you. So, you know, if you're in a place right now in your life where this resonates with you, drop in the comments below. Let me know how what I said helped you in your situation. And drop in the comments below, you know, a YouTube video idea that could help your situation if this one didn't. And I'm gonna make that while I'm in Mexico. I'm gonna be in Mexico for 3 days, and over the course of the next 3 days, I'm gonna do 3 YouTube video ideas that are completely off the wall crazy, stuff that I've never done before. And I hope something that I do over the next couple days resonates with you guys, because that's why I made this YouTube channel. I love you guys. Real Estate Mastery comes out very, very soon. I'm trying to perfect it. Please, please, please stay patient with me. It's gonna be the best real estate education though on the planet by a millennial for a millennial. So I'm telling you, if you stay patient, you're gonna be glad that you did. It's gonna be amazing. I'm creating a community, right? A community of millennial real estate entrepreneurs. It's gonna be the biggest community on the planet. I don't know where it's gonna live exactly yet, but it's coming, and it's coming soon, and get ready for it. I love you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Turn on the notification bell if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram, and stay tuned for my next YouTube video, because my next YouTube video is going to be in a different country. We're on our way there right now. We'll see you guys in the next one.